Most disturbing burglars caught on home security cameras. Creepy. 100%
In
homes.
2023, news of a
100%.
string of break-ins started to spread in Franklin Township on the southeast side of Indiana.
Oh, never.
According to the news reports, thousands of residents were afraid to leave their houses after hearing about a thief who had ransacked over 24 cars and homes in less than a week.
Oh!
On Tuesday, July 13th of that year, a woman named Carla Wilson woke up to find that some of her jewelry was missing.
JJ, this is where you live?
Confused, she walked around her house looking for where she could have possibly left the jewelry, and that's when she noticed her front door was open. In a panic, she looked through her Ring camera footage from the previous evening, where she was shocked to see some grown man walking around her garage in the middle of the night.
Oh, fuck that. Try and get in the car.
In the video, a bearded man wearing a hoodie to cover his face can be seen walking around Carla Wilson's garage and grabbing a can of WD-40.
What's he gonna do?
As per the victim's statement, the man first broke into the victim's family car, which was parked outside a few days ago. This is where he had stolen the car's garage door opener, which is how he was able to get into the garage in the first place. The man simply pressed the button to open the garage, broke into the Wilson's other car, which was inside her garage, and stole money, an iPhone, and a pair of sunglasses. Though still unsatisfied with all of this, the man then sprayed the WD-40 he found in Carla's garage down the side of her door to prevent it from squeaking, then picked the lock to break into the house itself, where he can then be seen on another camera.
What? Oh, this is horrible, bro. Like someone in your house whilst you're asleep. Fuck that.
Upon entering the home, the man walked straight to Carla's bedroom and saw her sleeping directly in front of him.
Oh no.
Unfazed, the man proceeded to casually stroll around the living room for about a minute as he stole multiple pieces of jewelry, including the victim's favorite diamond ring, all while she was sleeping in the next room over with the door open.
Yo, chat, this scares me the most, right? Because I'm a deep sleeper, bro. Like, yo, this guy can literally jump on my bed and I will not wake up. He wouldn't have to put no WD-40. He could just boot the door down. I wouldn't wake up, bro. I don't wake up to anything. It's actually scary, bro. I'm chat, you think I'm kidding? It's very hard to wake me up when I'm asleep. Very, very hard.
Thankfully, Carla slept right through the incident, and after spending 7 minutes in her house, the thief walked out the front door and never came back. For the cops, it was obvious that the man was an experienced burglar, and it's pretty creepy how well prepared he was to rob Carla's house, even taking measures to prevent the door from squeaking.
Yeah,
this led the police to believe he alone was responsible for all the dozens of break-ins that were occurring in the area in the last week. It must have been incredibly disturbing for Carla to look at her Ring camera and find this man walking around her home with ill intentions and watching her in such a vulnerable state, knowing that he could have hurt her if he wanted to. Fortunately though, Carla woke up the next morning unscathed and was able to use the video to warn her neighbors. Although it's pretty common for burglars with this many successful robberies to eventually get caught during one of their dozens of attempts, this time the man was never identified.
Wait, he was never caught? Bro, he's still out there doing the same thing then. He's still out there robbing houses.
On June 18th, 2017, a man named Jeff D came home from work at 3:45 a.m. and found that his house had been ransacked and vandalized by an unknown intruder.
Okay, now this is not a smart thief. Look at this. Bro, look at the experienced thief. The clip before. Now look at this, bro. The clip before, he picked the door. WD-40, made no noise. This guy, he threw a chair straight through it.
Vandalized by an unknown intruder. Thinking a video might serve as evidence, Jeff immediately started documenting the damage in his home as soon as he got inside, walking his viewers through the destruction the intruder left behind.
Okay, folks, I came home from work today. Today is the morning of the 18th of June 2017. Someone broke in to the house and
it's a creepy house.
Started destroying things. Now, They evidently slept on the couch, got the Kool-Aid out of the refrigerator. I'm not touching anything until the police get here. I don't know if they're going to do any fingerprints or anything. I'm trying to figure out. They just started throwing things and breaking them. It doesn't look like they were stealing a lot of things. Here's firewood that they used. I mean, there are so many things here they could have stolen. And all they did was break stuff.
What? I reckon the burglar went in there, realized there's nothing to steal, and got pissed off, and just broke everything, and ate all his food and drinks, and watched TV. He was pissed.
As soon as he records the damage, it becomes pretty clear that this is no ordinary burglary. Instead of taking any valuables, the thief ate Jeff's food from the fridge, turned the place upside down, and didn't even bother to clean up the evidence of his intrusion, including a glass of Kool-Aid and a slice of pizza he left on the floor next to the couch.
What? He made food?
From multiple pieces of pottery to stained glass windows to a clothes iron, whoever broke into the house apparently just wanted to have some fun throwing things, breaking furniture, and generally making a mess of the house.
What?
For the next few minutes, the recording continues in pretty much the same way, with Jeff narrating the damage caused to his property. But when he goes upstairs and steps into his bedroom, he finds something extremely disturbing.
Is he sleeping? Oh my god, he's gonna be fucking sleeping. Why am I scared? This isn't a horror. What?
There is somebody sleeping in the bed in the bedroom.
How do you know?
I don't know who it is.
Hell no, what the fuck? Oh my god, what was that noise?
Chillingly, the footage shows a random...
Oh, I already know what tonight's gonna be. I'm on edge. Oh shit. Yo, chat, when I get jumpy over shit like this, I already know it's not gonna be a good night. Bro. Fuck. Why do I get so on edge sometimes? I don't get it.
Chillingly, the footage shows a random person sleeping on Jeff's bed. Shocked at the sight of the stranger, Jeff did the only reasonable thing to do at that moment and locked himself in another room while he waited for the police.
No, shoot him with a shotgun.
Hands on top of your head. You got a light in here?
I'm gonna lay up over here. Sure, where is it?
What's your deal? Oh no.
I have no idea who this is.
40 foot this way, jump 10, 15. Stand up for me.
Wait, maybe he's just drunk.
After finding the stranger in the victim's bed, the cops asked the intruder if he's under the influence of drugs. And even though he denies it, it's pretty clear that he had tried to open some of Jeff's prescription medication bottles. When asked what he's doing sleeping in another man's bed, he claims he doesn't know how he ended up there. One of the things that's most surprising about the footage is that for a guy who just single-handedly destroyed an entire house, the intruder went down pretty easily, not even putting up a fight when the officer put the cuffs on.
Well,
even more disturbing is the fact that the man doesn't even seem to remember his own name, suggesting
oh, Jay, appreciate the 5 gifted, dude. Yeah, this guy's just high on something, bro. He's high on something, gone to some random house thinking it's his house, and he's just like living life like it's his house.
He was almost 100% under the influence of something during the break-in. Later in the investigation, the identity of the intruder was revealed as 39-year-old Stacy Foster, a Fraser's Bottom, West Virginia resident who is consequently charged with nighttime burglary and destruction of property following his actions at Jeff's house. Following the charges, Stacy was placed...
Oh, Jay, really? Congrats, bro. Are you excited? Or was this like shock?
in Western Regional Jail on $50,000 bond, but it wasn't publicly announced what the authorities decided to do with him after that, nor was it revealed how he ended up vandalizing a random home and sleeping in a stranger's bed. On Monday, July 25th, 2016...
Yo, that's weird, bro. That could happen to anyone, though. Like, someone getting drugged up and thinking that house is their house. Do you know what I'm saying? That could happen, bro. To anyone here. Yo, Jay, Straw? What's it? J. What are the chances that you're gonna call your new son Lewis? Are the chances quite high? Come on. Come on, Jay. Come on. Little Lewis. I tried it out on the wife, but she said no. I'm gonna have to have some words.
A man named Jack McArcher and his girlfriend Jordan Baranskis came back from dinner at a restaurant near their home in Chicago and fell asleep watching TV on the couch, as they often like to do. The next day, Jordan realized her purse was missing, leading to an argument in which Jack accused her of leaving it at the restaurant. To find out what really happened and put the matter to rest, the couple retraced their steps by scrolling through the previous night's surveillance videos. When they rewound the tape to around 3:30 a.m., they found something pretty terrifying.
Oh my god, I've seen this one before. I absolutely hate this fucking clip. I hate this clip, bro. I've seen this quite a few times. Yo, they're just standing up there watching them. Oh, it's horrible. This is horrible. This is horrible. This is horrible. This is horrible. They even start watching TV. This is horrible, bro.
A man who the couple didn't know stood at the top of their stairway looking down at them sleeping on the couch below. He had apparently snuck in through their unlocked front door, silently walked past them up the stairs, and proceeded to stare down at them for a total of 4 minutes, just hovering above them as he watched them sleep.
Jay, that's not me, bro.
Disturbingly, the man moved so slowly and quietly through the house that he didn't even wake up the couple's 2 dogs who were sleeping at Jack and Jordan's feet next to the couch.
Hold the fuck up. You gotta sell your dogs. You gotta sell your dogs. Both of them. You got 2 dogs. None of them barked. You got a random guy at your house. None of them barked. You gotta sell them. Those dogs are living a lazy life. They're getting too used to the human life, bro. They're dogs. Yeah, you gotta get rid of them, bro. I love dogs. But I'll tell you right now, I ain't getting used to this ones. They need a bark when this shit happens.
As soon as the couple reported the incident to the cops, the sheriff mentioned he suspected the same man was probably responsible for other neighborhood burglaries that had taken place in the days leading up to the break-in of Jack and Jordan's house. In the days following the incident, some nearby residents even uploaded pictures to Facebook of the intruder casually riding through dark alleys on a bike and attempting to break into homes. And after reviewing their doorbell footage, it's clear the man was looking for an entryway into any one of the homes.
Yeah, don't look like me, mate.
It's pretty strange to see how someone who managed to sneak into a house undetected by the couple and their 2 dogs decided to only walk away with a purse, but thankfully the thought of harming the victims never entered his head. In an interview with WGN-TV, Jordan said she liked to think the man was watching the TV and not them sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, that is creepy, bro. They are sleeping here. They're sleeping here, bro. And he's just, nah. Imagine opening your eyes and you see that. Nah.
But that much would be impossible to confirm. After the incident, the couple were left understandably shaken. But despite their efforts to warn their neighbors and the manhunt that followed the disturbing incident, the suspect was never found. Flushing, Queens is generally considered by its residents to be a relatively safe place to live. But in 2015, footage of an incident at a house on 33rd Avenue near Union Street went viral and put a lot of the neighborhood's residents on edge. One night in late November of that year, security cameras caught a man wearing a backpack and a black cap with the word "Diamond" written on it casually walking up to the front door of this 4-bedroom house. After entering through the unlocked back door, the intruder can be seen prowling around the house on his tiptoes to avoid detection, and a few minutes later he drops to his hands and knees and crawls on the floor while holding what appears to be a knife between his teeth.
What the fuck?
Disturbingly, the homeowners were lying in the bed in that same room while the burglar crawled around and snagged a cell phone from one of the dressers. Although this was the end of the video that was released by police, the seconds that followed were even more intense, as the homeowner revealed that just moments later he was woken up by the sound of the intruder crawling on the floor. Upon seeing the homeowner jolt out of the bed, the suspect immediately got up and fled, and fortunately, nobody was injured during the incident.
Oh,
During the
shit.
investigation, police described the suspect as 6'2" and 200 pounds, but despite the incriminating footage, they were never able to find him. It's pretty disturbing to imagine what he was planning on using the knife for, especially considering that along with the 2 adults in the same room, there were also 3 kids in the house at the time of the break-in. After the incident, the homeowners mentioned they learned their lesson and never left their back door unlocked again. As for the suspect, what he went on to do with his life is anyone's guess.
This is why I'm saying it needs to be legal to booby trap your house, bro. It needs to be legal, bro. I want medieval fucking traps. I want tripwires where a big axe comes gushing down and it slices them in half, bro. Is it illegal to booby trap your house? Well, in the UK, you can't do anything. I'm guessing so. Hey, Jay, you better dismantle those traps right now, bro. Before your next door neighbor gets their head taken off by accident.
On the evening before Thanksgiving in 2020, Joey Archer, his wife Beth, and their young daughters were asleep in their home in Raynor, Washington, when they were suddenly woken up by the sound of their doorbell ringing ferociously at around 6:30 a.m. Immediately, Joey got up and ran to the front door, thinking it could be a neighbor in need of help. While her husband rushed to greet the stranger, Beth checked their security cameras and noticed that her car was no longer in the driveway. To her horror, she also saw a bearded man she didn't recognize trying to break into Joey's car with a shovel.
What is just shit? He's terrible, bro. He is terrible. Jesus. Oh my God.
Shocked at what he saw when he arrived at the front door, Joey decided not to confront the unstable intruder and immediately called the police to report the incident while he helplessly watched the man damage his car with the shovel. While all this was happening, Beth ran to their 2 daughters' bedrooms to let them know that someone was trying to break into their house and told them to jump out the window and run to the family's barn to hide while they figured out what to do.
Oh, I thought it was running
As the girls ran to the barn, Joey noticed the stranger had taken his attention off the car and was now using the shovel to break down their front door. Realizing his life and the safety of his family was now in danger, after the intruder had broken the glass on the door, he yanked the shovel out of his hands at just the right moment and used it to hit him on the head twice before chasing him out into the yard and subduing him while he waited for the cops to arrive.
Hey, good dad, beat his ass! Fuck him up! Fuck him up! Smack him! Bro, I don't understand how people are calm in this situation. Bro, if this was me in the clip... Boom! 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 I don't know how when we see these clips, bro, they're calm. I don't get it. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand. It's the principle of him stealing your house. I would not be running away. I would not be... What do you mean? My family. I need to save my family, bro. I would not run and leave my family.
Following the incident, the family chose not to identify the man due to safety concerns, but the cops promptly charged him with residential burglary, criminal trespassing, and vehicle prowling. Still confused as to how the man had gotten into their property.
Hold on, chat. I'm tired. Wait, I need some water. Fucking hell. Maybe I won't do all of that, chat. It's hard work. It's actually hard work beating someone up. Oh, I need to gather my breath. Fucking hell. I wasn't fucking here.
The Archers reviewed the footage and looked at everything the intruder had done prior to them waking up, including jumping over the fence to get into their driveway. As they soon realized, the man had been on their property for about half an hour before they woke up, rummaging through their garage and backing one of their cars into a ditch. In a Facebook post he made after the incident, Joey described the invasion as every dad's worst nightmare and encouraged other nearby residents to install security cameras for their family's safety.
Or get a shotgun.
After the nightmare the Archers went through, Joey bought a shotgun and a pistol and upgraded his barn's security and surveillance systems to prevent a similar incident from happening again. As for the intruder, it was never confirmed if he was under the influence of something at the time of the invasion, but the fact that he rang the doorbell for several minutes before trying to break into the car and then the house suggests he was likely not in his right mind. It's possible the man was suffering from the effects of a pretty severe mental illness, but because the Archers decided to keep the case private, we'll likely never know for sure.
Mad.
This footage was recorded in March 2019 by security cameras in an apartment in the Bronx, New York. The disturbing footage shows an intruder prowling around a baby's nursery, where a 2-month-old baby lay sleeping in her crib. Although the suspect doesn't seem to be showing any interest in the sleeping child, it's still pretty disturbing to see him do something so evil and selfish right in front of an innocent baby. After rifling through the baby's bedroom for a couple of minutes, the suspect was scared off by the sound of the baby's 32-year-old father walking around in the living room. But instead of calling it a night, the man then—
Wait, how is the father in the living room and he somehow got in the bed? What?
broke into another apartment on a different floor of the same building, which belonged to a 28-year-old woman. This time, his burglary attempt was successful, and he got away with some jewelry, a bicycle, and a backpack. As it was later revealed, the man entered both of the apartments through the unsecured fire exit windows. Even though the man's face can be seen pretty clearly in the footage, and the NYPD put out a Crime Stoppers alert on him, after the man fled the area, he was never seen again. It's possible that he went on to burglarize more homes in the same neighborhood after that night, but we'll likely never know for sure.
Crazy. Yeah, what you gonna steal from a baby's room, bro? A teddy. A baby ain't gonna have a nice watch, are they?